Is this someone who can help us or no?
Dependent.
Yeah, right, this is dependent, right? I'm not just doing this for fun, there's a specific reason I'm using this transfer, because it's not necessarily therapeutic for me to just total assist lift someone over. I might be lifting them over to do a therapeutic activity, I might be placing them on the floor, I might be putting them in their power wheelchair then to work on other therapeutic things, okay? And so first what we're gonna do, Amanda, is you can leave your side down. We can roll to my side first to place the sling. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and remove his pillow here. All right, Mr. Cameron. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you up for bingo today, okay? So we need to get you in your wheelchair so they can get you downstairs, okay? Because I know you're excited to play. Okay, so first we need to roll. So actually, I'm gonna bend your leg up here, and then I'm gonna help you with this arm.
Is this the direction?
Yes, so as she's holding it, good call, because we don't wanna put it the wrong way and then have to flip it. As we see, this hole is for his bottom, which should be aligned with his sacrum. And then this part should be enough to support the neck, right? Because we talked about yesterday, these patients might not have neck control. All of you guys do, but a lot of times if it's not supporting their neck, it can be dangerous, okay? So yes, what you'll do is, yep, hold it in half perfectly. I'm gonna roll him, and then if you can just place it halfway under him to align it. Yep.
Is there a way better folded this way, or
Either,
make a difference?
actually, I think if we
roll this way?
Yeah. Let's do it this way, fold it in half so that way I can untuck and have the straps. Yep. Okay, and so actually I'm going to have him, if you are able to assist, can you reach this arm over here, and I'm gonna give you some power here, and see I'm kind of controlling him centrally and using that arm to direct him, because I want him to help if possible, but he might not be able to. And so, yep, she's just tucking that down, yep. And see how, yep, that's perfect, as long as you can get it up under him and it's under his head as best we can. And right, and when we're tucking, we're not tucking like this, right? Because this patient might not have anything on their bottom. So we're kind of tucking with that on their side of our hand to make sure that sling's under there, right? We want to make, this is already vulnerable, so we want to make the patients feel as comfortable as possible. All right, Mr. Cameron, we're actually, you can let go here, and I'm going to roll you back onto your back. And then, yep, perfect. Okay. And we're gonna do the same thing in reverse so I can get this sling, okay? Yep, and bend this knee up, yep. And, oh my gosh, there's a treat for me for later.
I can't follow up.
Yeah, that's for me now. It's okay, Mr. Cameron. Okay, so I have
Where
this
did that
sling.
come from?
I don't know.
If he doesn't have
We
pants
don't-
on.
We don't eat anything out of the
That's crazy
patient's
speaking
rooms,
of-
okay? That's a rule too. You can go ahead and lean back. Okay. All right. So as we can see, our sling's in a good position. I can see it at the top and I can see it at the bottom. Since the Hoyer's over here, I'm gonna lower the arm rest here, and I'm gonna drive the Hoyer in. And let me make sure I'm doing it correctly.
Can you show them how the base of support of the
Yes.
Hoyer?
Okay, so this Hoyer is a hydraulic powered one, okay? So, you know, we talked about that U in the V shape. This is going to be to adjust, right? Ideally, we want it widened during lifting and lowering, right? Because it's going to give the largest base of support for safety. And we're going to have it locked. Here are our locks here, okay? Locked during lifting and lowering. This is the overhead bar where the sling attaches to. And on this specific lift, this is how I will hand crank it up, okay? And so, because I'm not as familiar with this one, I might have to adjust it. I'm gonna see how I can make it fit best here. And this stretcher, I might have to make it a little wider. Let me see. The best way, how did I do it?
You might have to put him up a little bit.
Bring them up. Sorry, I'm just lifting your belly. And so, then I can widen this out. try it there. We might have to make a couple adjustments. We might have to bend his legs up, but that should work here. Okay. And so let's go ahead and get those leg straps because I think they're going to be harder. And what do we need to do about the legs? Let's cross, right? Because we don't want them to slide out. And so let's actually go up under with this here. Here. And then up under, I'm gonna lift your leg here, and then we might actually have to use a little strength, and then we're actually, so we're gonna cross here. So I'm gonna come to your side, and I'm gonna make sure this bar doesn't swing and hit him. Here, okay. And then, okay, you doing all right? Okay, and actually we don't have to do much adjusting. And then, if needed, I could provide like some physical assist to lift and lower, or I could use the functions of the bed to help make the sling fit. Because it's not always going to be perfect to lift and lower. You might have to make some adjustments. Okay, so just want to make sure, and actually we'll go ahead and have you cross your arms here. All right, and so I'm gonna go ahead and lift him, Amanda. Once I get him up, I might have you come to my side just to make sure we can guide him to the wheelchair. Okay, Mr. Cameron, just hang on. I know it's gonna feel a little funny, but we got you. You're still gonna be over the bed to start, okay? You're not going anywhere. We're gonna make sure everything's in a good position before we move you. And so here, and let's make sure it's covering the back of his head. So we might need to adjust it a little bit. Yep. Doing okay?
Everything feels secure?
Yep. It's a little uncomfortable. But
It's a little uncomfortable. Yeah, it's not the most comfortable.
not
thing.
like you guys like do anything. It's just like
Oh, the position
The
of the
position,
sling,
yeah.
So his arm hanging out over here is okay?
If we can pull the sling to adjust, let's try to make an adjustment. But it should, as long as it's under his bottom, it should be okay.
too heavy.
No, you're good. Okay. So enough just to clear the bed, which we've done. Okay, and then Amanda, I might have you come over here, just unless keep an eye on his face because he's been a little orthostatic, and I just want to make sure he's going to be safe, and we can kind of start to turn him as well. Sorry, I'm stuck on the wheel. All right, and so actually, let's go ahead and turn him here. And so this is, if I needed to maneuver around the room, I could widen or narrow this. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it wide here. And he's right on this side here. So let's actually, let's turn it a little bit this way as best we can. I just don't want him to run into. Actually, let's try to swing him and let's go the other way. So actually you can make adjustments here if necessary, right? We're gonna watch his legs, but if needed, we could adjust this way. And I could move his other leg as well. Sorry. Here. And so that way he's not running into this lowering bar. All right, so let's actually move the wheelchair here. And these back straps right here are what I'm gonna have you do while you stabilize the chair, Amanda. You're gonna use it to kind of pull him back into the chair and guide him. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure his feet are good and the wheelchair is locked.
Yep.
Okay, and it's gonna lower nice and easy, okay?
So I'm sorry, with these back handles, am I pulling towards me?
Yep, so you're gonna kind of pull, and if you need to move the chair, you can, but it's more so you just guide his bottom, his ischial tuberosities right into the back of the chair. Yep. And then we just need to watch this bar coming down over his head because he is taller, just so it doesn't hit him in the face. Okay. Now it's time to go to bingo. Let us unstrap you, okay? All right.
I'm going
And
wing
then
today.
same thing as earlier, we can readjust, right? Because if he's dependent, I don't love this position, so I could even use that sling, like once we unhook it, to readjust him and change it as well. And so here I might have to use my body, or we could just lower the sling, right? As much as we can here. To get this out. And if I was a little concerned about his position, see, I'm just naturally standing here. I want to make sure he's safe. And so I could hold him here and could have Amanda come and move like the Hoyer lift. Like, I'm just a little iffy. He looks like he's gonna slide out. Do you mind to come move the Hoyer lift just out from under me? Yeah, I'm gonna keep his knees locked here. Sorry, you might have to unlock it. Okay, because if I see something I'm skeptical of, okay. Then, and then so I may lean him forward here, and then work on kind of readjusting like that. Okay?